Hi everyone, this is week 5 of Making Your Marks on Paper. And these are some gesture drawings of still lifes that I did so I could show you what they look like when it's not a person. Because most of the time people think of gesture as having to do with doing artwork of people. Well, I don't know if you'd call it artwork because it's more just movement. It's like movement in space and you're capturing what the essence of the object or the person's doing. So, for instance, this is a baseball player, and this is a gesture of the baseball player. See how loose and lively, but you can see the movement in the negative space. That's one of the reasons it's good to do people, because then they have movement and action. And this is the same gesture. I copied it on the copy machine, and I put the outline in contour so that you could see that really he's there. Because look, doesn't it sort of look like him? I mean, it's not perfect because there was no measuring and the shoulder's not up where it should be. I mean, it's not perfect, but it gives you the idea of what gesture's about. So come on around back and I'll show you how I go about doing the gesture. Come on. So, I love ballpoint pens, especially when it rolls real nice and smooth. So I'm going to suggest that you just start making some nice marks, fill up the page, just get your hand going and your arm going. See how it's not so much this, it could be that, but it's like the whole of the arm, and you just get used to doing this first. Oh, look at that. Woo! You can tell I love this. Oh yeah, that's me. And you can just fill it up as much as you want. I'd probably do more and more and more and more of this. And most of the time, I would want the ballpoint pen. But if in class, if we have newsprint, then I'd be wanting to use charcoal, and I would suggest that you all use the very large pad of newsprint. So I have a little bit of charcoal just to show you. See? Same thing. It shows up pretty good. And it doesn't feel as good on the copy paper as it would feel on the newsprint. Nice, 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 nice. And you just keep going and going. And now I'm going to show you if I use a Sharpie, because the Sharpie would be nice and strong and definite. And I have this container in front of me here from my friend Cindy Hennigan, and I'm going to show you how I would go about doing a gesture of that. It's not as contour is really slow, gesture is really fast, and last week we did the rambling line, and that was somewhere in between. So I'm going to look at this mostly. Pure gesture means I'm just going to look at that and I won't even look down at my paper. But because you guys probably don't like that part of it, I'm going to do a modified one. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. So once I've done 4 or 5, look at how I can pull it out. Not that I'm going to suggest that you do that. Look at, can you sort of see that? Let me hold it up. So the proportion actually comes out pretty darn good. All right, and that's the Sharpie. Let's try a 5B pencil. And because you're going to use all of your arm, you can hold it like that if you like to. Some people will cut their pencils really short so they can hold it right in the palm of their hand. Okay, so here we have this for a gesture, and we're going to do the same container. And if I start in the middle, and if I just look at the container, which is more what I would want to do, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, and now let me build up on this but not do the contour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, I'm bringing it down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's up on this side and down on that side. Isn't that interesting? There. So there's me building up on it. And once again, how could it possibly be perfect? Because I didn't even look at it in the beginning. But that sort of looks like that object. And we're after the kind of sort of thing rather than perfection. It's the essence of it. It's sitting there just waiting to be used in some way. And when you do gestures of people, like that's my granddaughter Kate, and I had her posing for a figure drawing class that we were doing so that I could do some gestures and be able to show them off. I know it's, let me move that one so you can just see it like that. Can you see the gesture there? See, there's a little bit of a gesture. I didn't add the things in the room. It was just a quick suggestion of her. And here it is with the contour line around it. So it kind of is, if you have, and those are probably just 5-second drawings. because I didn't stay with them for a long time. And you can tell that it's Kate when you look at it in a row like that. 1 second. I wanted to show you this. So these are what we're going to be doing because they're whole still lifes. I hope. I mean, maybe we'll just work with one object for a while. But if you have a chance to look at either photographs or we set up some still lifes, these might have taken, of course, I think more than 5 seconds. You can see that this is the only one that's sort of out in space. Oh no, that one is too. So it's like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000. And so it might take you maybe 20 seconds to do a still life when there's that many objects in it. And then you can go back in and work on it and make it more involved and more what you might kind of think of as perfect or proportionate. So look at this guy, this baseball player, and that was another example. But see, you can see him there. And then, did I already show you this? Maybe I already showed this to you guys. But let me show it to you again. There. So that's what we're going to be doing for the drawing portion of week 5. All right, then. I'll see you tonight.